And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Well done there, and the leadoff man is retired to start the afternoon. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Left field and deep. Davis racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Here's Rajai Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Rajai Davis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB. Fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Brock Holt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now, I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Batting third.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, number 11. He'll take his first hacks here. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Opportunity there. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-2 pitch. slapped hard the opposite way. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Runner in scoring position here already for drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. Here's Javier Baez.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Javier Baez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Avila is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's Ben Zobrist now. They've got 2 already home in the inning, and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now the runner's on his way home. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Batting ninth, left fielder, number 8.
In now, number 8. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back is Davis. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Into the box, John Jay. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Chris Bryant now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But, man, that ball's hit good.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they...
1 run scores. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He singled his last time up. Pitch on its way to Avila. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Obviously, that runner on second base was going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to head back to third base because of the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And the runner's coming home. A step off, and the runner's heading home. And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to steal home there. That didn't work. The 0-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And the runner's breaking for third. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. But here's Chris Young. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball to the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
First baseman,
from the stretch, number 59 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Sandy Leon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of an 8. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. The pitch. It's bunted into the air, and the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 8, switch hitter batting left here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Hit hard to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The center fielder.
In now is John Jay. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Young. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Into the windup and the pitch. Devin Marrero is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Chop fouled at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1 on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Here it comes on 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. 1 down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jay calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, number 11. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Chris Young. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Throw won't get him. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. David Price answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Jason Hayward Runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses. Strike two. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Two base hits, both singles to this point. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Price ready with the 0-1. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Davis going back, not quite out of here as it's off the monster, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Bradley is there, two gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.